Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct. Episode number 334 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. Are we black?
Yeah, I'm on. Okay.
No, I'm looking at my screen on YouTube. It's just a blank screen.
It is?
On YouTube. It was like the opening played at first, but then it was like, I don't think the whole DMST part came up when the opening, when the music played. And now we just a black screen.
Oh, man, we out here crazy, huh? Let me see. Oh, no, it's up. That might be your phone. We got that Metro PCS, man.
We go out and go back in.
Yeah, so we up on both. I got the book up. You know what I mean? We live on YouTube and Facebook today.
I don't know why. For whatever reason, it just, yeah. It must be
Metro.
Yeah,
the cricket
PCS. Yeah, it was doing something. I don't know. That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, welcome to the show, y'all. Thank you to everybody tuning in live on YouTube and Facebook. Everybody tuning in live throughout the week on SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio app, iHeartRadio, Nowooshka.
None at all, man.
Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. Dev, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Ready to have some fun today. Yeah, ready to go. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We gonna keep it kind of short and sweet this week. Probably only about an hour this week. I know Ulisa's out doing Silks tonight, I think. Mm-hmm. So I think she's back next week because I don't think she had anything else posted show-wise. And then, I know we're going to be hollering at Playboy this week and everything. So I know Ulysses going to be back next week. So and I think we got a guest coming through.
I think so. We got to look at the exact date.
We got to look at the dates and stuff.
Got to look at the exact date. For some reason, the 19th is ringing in my head.
And 1 o'clock show next week.
Yeah, 1 o'clock
show because it's
Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
You doing any bets on the Super Bowl? Any
not bets. I'm cooking something fire.
Bets. No coin toss prop bets or nothing like that.
I might do a couple
something. Just for the fun.
Yeah, for the fun of it.
Yeah, and I got a little square.
I'm looking forward to. I never understood the squares, man.
It's random numbers are placed randomly across the time. So it's like at the end of a quarter, whatever score you pick, like it's your team on one side and the team on that side. So and then the numbers. So say if the square I picked showed
Chiefs
10,
3.
Yeah, Chiefs 3, Philly 10, and that was the score at the end of that quarter or something.
So this is literally just close your eyes and throw a dart.
Yeah. And then the numbers come out after you pick your square. It's randomly placed, and then so you just hope that score matches the end of either the first quarter, halftime, or third quarter, or end of the game.
Okay.
And you get money.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've actually won. I think 1 year in the Super Bowl, I actually won like a couple $100 off of it when we were doing it in one of my old departments.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just an easy way to, you put $5, $10 out on a couple of squares because the board be so huge and everybody put $5, $10. You buying your squares, that pot get up there pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's that. But yeah, anyway, how was the week?
It was a cool week, man. Nothing too crazy. Team lost on Saturday. Our coach came back from out of town, so we took an L. It was Glenville team.
So what I heard was
it?
What I'm hearing is
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm messing with him. I ain't even met him yet. I'm messing with him.
But the Glenville team is Glenville is elite from elementary school up through high school. Just put it that way.
Yeah, I mean Glenville is one of them hood spots that, especially in a sport like basketball,
Yeah.
like one thing we gonna do is play some basketball.
Yeah, so they had a couple legit dudes on that team, like legit. You know what I'm saying? So probably see them playing some ball in a couple years for Glenville for Gann Academy or something like that. But it was cool, man. It's been a cool week. Nothing too crazy work wise. Yeah, been back in the gym heavier this week. And taking care of health a little bit more this week. So I'm starting to get back in the real swing of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I can like I got on the bike. The one part of the bike at the gym, I can't explain it. When you have an injury, the little things you don't think about matter. Like how far back my toe is on the pedal matters because it makes your knee bend that much more. So I can put my knee in a little slot and like I got full knee bend, but it just feels like it's pulling like crazy. So if I scoop my knee up like 2 inches, like taking out the little knee thing that, the little foot thing, how the little foot thing is on the pedal, the little strap. If I take it out of the strap and put my foot on top of the pedal like we used to when we was kids with no strap, it feels better. You know what I'm saying? But if I put it into the little strap on the pedal, it just feel like it's pulling. So, but other than that, man, getting back to doing little stuff like leg press with light weight, it just feels good to get a sense of normalcy back, going up the stairs and downstairs with a little bit more normalcy. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it, man. This following week is gonna be pretty cool. The missus is out of town. Here she go. Hello from Vegas. She in Vegas for work. We'll talk about that in a second. For work.
Are you really working? Really?
You know what I'm saying? But because of that,
she's sitting at a pool right now with
know
a
what I'm
drink in her
saying?
hand to my hello from Vegas. She got a laptop on the other side. I'm really working. Like, okay.
And so because of that, we have a special guest sitting in our. You know what I thought? We should just name these rooms the black room, red room. You know what I'm saying? Black room, white room. We only got 6 more months left on the damn lease, and now we finally figured this out.
Yeah, been almost.
You know what I'm saying? Sitting in the red room. Mackenzie, come on. Somebody's gonna tell us how their week was. We got a guest, a miniature guest. We have Mackenzie on the pod. Say hello. You gotta scoot in close. Say hi.
Hi.
How was your week?
Really good. I went to my friend Kylie's birthday party, and we made pizza, and we decorated cupcakes.
Oh, what kind of pizza?
I got pepperoni.
Oh.
Pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Did you go shopping today? Get some clothes?
Yeah, I got some clothes. I got a purple sweatshirt with some pants, some flare pants. And I tried it on when I got home, and it looked really good. And I'm going to wear that outfit tomorrow.
You going to wear it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then. Well, sounds like you had a fun week.
You had a fun week?
Yes.
All right.
Nice and full.
All right. Go have a seat. Thank you so much
for
jumping on the podcast, the special guest today.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead, sweetie.
5 people.
Well, one more thing.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, she said hello from Vegas.
She is watching, yes.
Hello.
Okay. All right, pull that door up, sweetie.
Yeah.
All right, man, how was your week, man?
It was cool, man. It's like I said, I had a work meeting that got canceled on Wednesday. When like I said, this thing I spoke about before. That's one thing that's coming up on UH where it's good to be a part of. But like I said, that got canceled, and I wound up going to the Cavs game on Tuesday. I wound up putting on Facebook. I gotta stop going to games.
Oh, they lost that game.
It ain't even that. It's just the fact that people don't go to games to watch games. People go to games to do everything but like pay attention to a game. And it's just annoying because for one, it's like people go to games almost just to get, I guess I'll just say drunk. I'll watch them. I guess just
get drunk, yeah.
Literally. So I'm in, I forgot what section, 2 or something like that.
That was a soft flex. Go ahead.
Just,
1-0 anything at a cat.
it was actually, you know what?
Feet on the wood. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? All right, so you know where the Cavs bench is?
Yeah.
You know, so you start coming back around like towards the end court or whatever. It's like it was the second section over from where where they come off the tunnel.
Okay.
But y'all had good seats.
Yeah, we had some good seats. But we cornered ours.
Yeah, well, I might do that at one point too, just because.
Yeah. I'm gonna corner some floor seats. I don't care. Ball on the
that's
budget.
my thing, because that's on my bucket list of things to do. That's the other night really made me realize I got to stick to my bucket list of just. I don't love going to games no more because people just too extra. So in the section that we in, so people come in a little late. So like I would say 3 rows down. It's a lot of black people in the section. So shout out to black people because they had the money for the.
What you saying? Niggas come to the game now.
But so it was this row. It's something that started happening like 3 rows in front of me, and it's just like I'm like, what's this commotion? I could tell this white guy got up and started walking out, and the guy next to him was like passed out. Like he was so slouched over in the seat next to him. I could tell. I'm like, oh, he drunk as hell, right? Because he had to like physically shake him hard just to get him to wake up so he can step over him. And when it happened, at first it was a black guy. It was like two older black guys in the row in front of me because I was like right on the outside in seat 3, and it was like a black lady and her son, and then me. There was a white guy and his girlfriend or whatever. He was drunk right to my left. There was like in front of me 2 black guys, a couple white people, like actually there was like another lady and her daughter, black people. Then it was like black people to the left of them. It was crazy how many black people was in this section. Then like in the row in front of them was like these white people. Then the row in front of them was more. Anyway, the guy was drunk. So the big white guy gets up, and the black guy started shaking his head. Or actually it was a white guy too that was started shaking his head. And I was like, the guy stood up, and his whatever, you know how people stand up in their pants is just halfway down. They don't realize it. I thought he was shaking his head at that. But I think he was shaking his head at everything that started transpiring. So the guy that was drunk gets up and walks down the row. He's sitting next to another white lady who it must be her birthday. She has a little tiara on. As I'm thinking it's her birthday or something.
Oh, God.
I'm just watching the game. Then next thing I know, I see the black people start standing up, and they stand at the end of the row. At first I'm getting mad because I'm like, I hate when people stand up while game action is going on. They act like nothing's going on. But they having like an extended conversation for like over a minute. And over a minute
is a long time.
When somebody stand up and there's game action going on, it's a very long time. It might even have been 2 minutes. And then I heard the black lady say, yeah. And he didn't say excuse me or nothing.
Oh, Lord.
And so I'm thinking, did he kick her, hit her? So maybe she was mad when somebody decided to step over, like anything. I'm just like, what happened? And they go walking out. And then the other 2, the younger black people that was there, they sat at the very end of the row, but not together. One guy sat on the end of one row, and then she sat there. They were just sitting there, and I'm just watching. Then the guy sitting there with his hand in his face in his coat, and I'm looking at his coat, and I start seeing spots, and I'm like, and I look at the lady next, and she's, the black lady to my right. I'm like, hold on, did he get sick? And that's why. And then as I said it, the black lady in front of me, she turned around, she said, yep, he did. And she said, and it was all over her. She did her hand like this to make it look like it was like all on her face, kind of. And I'm just like, what? And the black lady, she was like, yeah. And she's like, he did, and it stinks. And that's when I started smelling it. So he was so drunk that he threw up. And I guess, and the black lady in front of me said that what happened was his girlfriend's bucket of chicken or whatever, the wings, I guess he went to throw up in there, but then he just kept coming. And she said after that got full, it just,
oh, come on, man.
And I'm just like, I'm glad I missed all of it. But I'm trying to figure out, this is my question to you. I mean, I don't promote violence. I think somebody might have had to need some bail money that day. Because you're drunk and you're throwing up on me. And it's like basically not even trying to stop it. I mean, again, I'm not even a violent person, but think of it, Dev, you in that position.
It would have been instinctual.
Right. I mean, she just when the lady, she said it was all like this, so that made it seem like he got sick and just it got all on her, all on the people in front of him. This is how bad it was. So they finally went and told people, so people came out to clean it. You know the stuff they used to put down when we was at
Oh,
elementary.
I know. I got a story about that
work
from
in
the game
school.
on Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you put it down and it makes it firm and you can sweep it up. They had like 2 bags of that. Even when they used that, they had to go up and get something. The guy came back down with gloves and all types. I mean, he must have just been projectile just everywhere. I mean, he cleared out the whole row in front of him. The people that was on the row with him, they all pretty much got up and left. And then he got up to walk out. I mean, he got up. I thought he was going to fall. He couldn't even stand up straight. And then it's like he got to walking up the stairs. Like I said, I'm in seat 3. Then it's the lady's kid and the lady in 1, and 1 and 2. And he's just rocking and she just creeping over because we looking like, yo, we don't even know if he going to get sick again as he's walking up these stairs. I'm just like, you might have needed bail money that night because I don't know if I could have restrained myself for a person that's drunk, that's just throwing up on me because for no other reason other than they're drunk. And then, this is why I say I think I got to stop going to games. Who is that 7:15
That drunk.
on a Tuesday night? On a Tuesday night.
Alcoholics, man. I hate to be the black person that, black people always got a story for your story. But this happened on Saturday at the game. So the girls played 9:15 in the morning, the boys played at 10:15. Middle of the 9:15 game.
In the morning.
Yeah, that's what it is. So games going, it's like AAU pretty much are. So they're going from 9:15 to 12:15. So we got a 9:15, 10:15, 11:15, 12:15. This week we got the short end of the stick. So we had a 9:15, 10:15 game. So obviously I get there early, I'm watching the girls game. Halfway through, somebody brings in like a 1-2-year-old max. You know what I'm saying? No older than that. And there was a bunch of people. This is Glenville versus us. So, like, we in the hood. This is like the trenches versus the trenches.
Yeah.
90-30 Union versus Glenville.
Yeah.
2-year-old, they on the first row. 2-year-old, luckily not on the floor. In the middle of the second quarter, just turns around, throws up all over the front row. And this is the old school. So I think I told you.
Old school benches. Yeah.
Old
The
school
bleachers.
brown benches.
Yeah.
So the mama just pick up the baby, get the rest of the clan of kids,
And just leave.
and leaves. And we like, what the? And so for a minute, I'm one of the deans. Our principal was there, but we off this Saturday.
Hey.
I don't work here.
Hey.
We at a different school.
My name is not.
Open out, and they got some stuff. They got that stuff. But like people kept coming into the game because for like 2-3 minutes, about 2-3 minutes being a long time. It took a long time for us to like process. Like we didn't know if you took the baby to like go change
And come back. And
we
try
was
to,
like,
yeah.
oh, they not coming back. So then we had to like swing in the motion and figure out how we could fix it. But people be coming into the game and they be about to walk up the stairs and be like, hey! Yeah. And a couple times people was like mid-step. And they're like, ah! It was wild, man. And then they had to clean it up, man. But it's been, I don't know what's going on in the world with people throwing up.
Like I said, the guy to the left of me was drunk too. He just had an ongoing commentary the whole game. Like he got to the seat, probably was already drunk.
I'm froze now.
I don't know what's happening with this camera, dude.
I don't know what's going on.
I wonder if it's something with OBS. Like, is it an upgrade for OBS or something?
I don't know. But I am frozen. So for the rest of this, you are going to see
just me.
DJ Brainstorm.
God damn.
And there he goes.
Last time it happened, it was Playboy was here the last time it happened, or was it Ulysses? Well, I think it was Ulysses that day.
No, it was me.
No, I'm just saying, like we would still had two.
Yeah, we was
cameras.
yeah.
You know, it wasn't just on me or something like that.
So now it's just on you, brother.
But yeah, so the guy next to me was, yo, this is uncomfortable.
And I got you cropped right today, so you in the picture, boy.
Yeah, it's
this DJ Brainstorm hour.
But yeah, so the guy next to me was drunk too. Like he got to the seat and it was. I mean, you could tell he had been drinking before, but then he got 2 of the beers. You know, they don't really sell regular size cans. You know, it's at least 16-ounce cans. He got 2 of those in his hand as he gets to the seat. He came back with 2 more at the halftime. And it's just a running commentary the whole time. I mean, it's just Cavs are going to lose. The Cavs are you can't do this. What is JB doing? What is this? What are we doing with why is this lineup in the floor? Second quarter, it's like 2 minutes into the second quarter, and I think we had missed a shot, and we had got a rebound, but we were like down 5. We're going to be down at least 16 at the half. I mean, it's like, bruh, it's 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah,
like, what are you like? Can you breathe? He just the whole time. I mean, it was so bad with him that I actually got up in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left and just said, I'll just watch it from the outside because the Donovan Mitchell 3 that he almost hit to tie it. I was done.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it no more.
I can't stand on negative nasty ass dudes, man.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it no more. But yeah, so I think what I'm doing now is just I got to kind of stick to things. I'm not saying I'll never go to games, but I really want to get my bucket list of stuff going. That's what I started doing with football last year. That's why I did the Pittsburgh game, the Monday night game. I mean, that was the Thursday night, and that's why I went to the Monday night game against Cincinnati, because it's just I hadn't been to those games. Only thing left for football really is a playoff game, which, we'll see at some point maybe. I just got to stick to my bucket list. Ohio State, Michigan, I got to get to that. Yeah. At some point. And we just mentioned it a couple minutes ago. I want to sit courtside, feet on the floor, on the wood, that first row. They call it the VIP row. I want to sit on that row.
Well, I think I have your route to do that. I have a way for you to accomplish that. Let's just segue this right on in. Because whether it's true or not, I'm sick and tired of all the conversations about whether it's true or not true. The fact of the matter is, I don't know how you feel about them, but concerts to me are weird anyway. I'm about to go pay money to watch you sing songs I already know the words to. Weird anyway.
I like a concert, but I get it.
But if your girl pays anything over $500 for one of these Beyonce tickets, anything, fellas, you are guaranteed, no questions asked, a ticket to whatever sporting event you want to go to without when I say no questions asked. Oh, yeah. You ain't even got to tell her you bought the ticket. No, you got to tell her. Where you going? Oh, next week I'll be in Arizona. For what? Super Bowl. That's it. It's the extent of the conversation, fellas. Yep. They done seen Beyonce do Lemonade, the Fruit Punch tour, the Root Beer tour. It's the same songs. She only got one album since the last tour. If I'm not mistaken, they didn't been to D.C. I'm talking about my own personal experience. They done been to D.C. to see Beyonce. They done seen Beyonce on the Run tour at Cleveland Browns Stadium. They done seen Beyonce everywhere you can think of. And now what, you going to go see her again? Okay, no problem. No problem at all. You know what? I'll be back. I got somewhere to be tomorrow at 7. Where you going to? Cavs. Whoever. Kings. Whoever. I'm not even going to a big-time game.
You know what, though? As I've been looking at how to get my floor seats for the best type of price, I think that's what I'm going to do. Pick a team. For one, it's going to be a little cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Pick somebody that, people really don't want to go to that much, and then it'll be cheaper than your regular, big-time game or something like that.
But this is out of control, man. If these ticket prices are legit. Not. So let's look. Let's see. You say they not.
I mean, I think what people are doing, let's just be honest, what people are doing is they're posting the secondary market prices, because I don't even think they've had the lottery yet. I mean, somebody could prove me wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a ridiculously huge or large Beyonce fan that's listening this week, that's listening now, or whatever. But I think what people are doing is just putting the resale up right now. Would the tickets be expensive? Yeah. For a nosebleed, it probably. I'm guessing you should be able to get at most venues. You should be able to, because it's gonna be like stadium tours. I think. I think at most venues you should be able to get nosebleeds for probably a couple $100 at the worst. I'm thinking if it's like whatever.
If it ain't sold out, see, this is the problem.
It's gonna sell out though.
Yeah, this is a Jordan drop, and they like this. This is the. I want to say dumb part. That's a harsh word, but this is the dumb part. People like, no, it's gonna be a lottery. Like you got to.
It's the lottery for the right to buy tickets. For the right
to buy the ticket.
So you can still be in line.
Ladies, this is why sometimes we got an advantage over y'all. Y'all ain't
See,
never.
you get to talk shit and not even be on camera about it. Right now.
Yeah. I don't know who this is.
Nah.
But like, y'all have never had to register. You know where this happens the most? Free Cleveland Browns training camp tickets. Y'all don't understand. You can get in line all you want to. But by the time they get to you, every single time I do it, by the time it gets to me,
it's out.
First 3-4 days are done. The only times that are available just so happen to be times I gotta go to NASA, like something I can't cancel. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was gonna go, but man, I gotta go to the moon.
So like it happened, and then also the other thing we are used to that y'all might not necessarily be used to, y'all laugh about it, but at least we got to experience is two things: video game drops and Jordan drops. Y'all didn't go through the struggle. I'm talking to listen, the struggle to purchase a PS5 or Xbox Series S or X when they first came out. It took me a year, and I ended up just settling on the Xbox Series S, who got all the good graphics but the little amount of memory. I'm talking about every single time these consoles would go on sale. I was following Twitter pages, and they'll be like, all right, today at 1:47 p.m., they're going on sale at Best Buy. You got to be logged in right at 1:47. When I'm telling you, you get to that website at 1:47 in 2 seconds, and they are sold out.
It's gone.
What they have, people who do not know, there are companies and different organizations that have bots set up. And the moment it goes live, they purchase 500 PS5s.
Yeah.
Boom, just like that.
Yep.
And then you got to go to their website, and while you had to pay $599 for one on the Best Buy site, now you got to pay them $1,100. And it's just people was either having to get ran through the codes, raked over the codes for the whatever console they wanted, or you just had to just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. So I love the optimism. I saw somebody.
It's going to be pretty hard to get those Beyonce tickets.
One of our detractors was getting mad. You know who I'm talking about. One of our detractors who comes in here and just beefs with us anytime she comes into the feed.
Oh, yeah.
Was talking about, like, I love how people are looking at these ticket prices. There's a lottery.
She's
and
a
we signed
concert
up for,
goer.
ma'am.
She's a concert goer.
Like I know, but these are the hottest ticket probably ever existed for a concert, and it's gonna be difficult to get these Beyonce tickets, man.
I guess for me, and I there's so many people talking about that, and they posting about, if you ain't got the money, just say that or something like that. It's just that there's a limit. There's some things I pay money for.
I'm so sick of people.
I've admittedly. For a sporting event, I've paid over $300 for a ticket.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
But you
Brown was coming home. Couldn't help it. You know what I'm
but
saying?
you don't know you don't know what's gonna happen. I know the words to every song maybe I don't know the dance moves. Maybe that's what the tour is for.
Look,
I don't know.
I will say this though.
Jay-Z don't pop lock on stage.
Yeah, but I will say this much. Just to be fair and being honest or whatever, I've only seen Beyonce perform when I did the On the Run tour, the first one in Cincinnati. And I've always said if that was a scaled down version of what she does, obviously because she was on tour with Jay and they had to share stuff and things like that. But that snippet that I saw, she puts on a show. Now, is it worth for if you're a huge fan? Yeah, it is. But is it worth 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,000 or something like that? That's what up to each person to determine. For me, it's not. Do I want to see her perform? Yes, but there's other shows I'd rather go pay for this year. If I'm gonna go to concerts, I mean, like.
What is the appeal? Because you said you a concert goer. What's the appeal?
Well, I mean, look, it's not like I do a ton. I mean, let's be honest. I've been to 3 or 4 J shows. You know, I'm just a fan of a person. It's cool being there, seeing somebody that you like in person perform the music, especially as a music person. Even seeing how stuff is done differently in person, it's cool. Like I can go peacefully, hopefully years from now, saying that, hey, I saw some of the greats perform. I saw Luther perform in person. Excellent show. I saw Prince perform in person. Excellent show. I can go saying I've seen these things. Now I'm not the person that every single artist that I like I have to go see. I'm not that person. No. So
my question, you just talked about the sport, and I brought it up to your credit. You didn't bring it up. I talked about losing, like they lost when you went, and I thought that was gonna be one of the factors. But you said no, it was other stuff. But like, people. why do we? I understand sport. Like part of my appeal of going to a Browns game or a Cavs game. Well, Browns game, I probably know they're gonna lose, but I don't know who's gonna win this game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of the appeal. Part of the appeal is like why don't we have that same grace for athletes? Like, well, at least I got to go see Donovan Mitchell. We don't do that for athletes. Like for athletes, if you go to a game and you pay $400 and they lose, people be talking about they feel cheated. Like, oh, Steph didn't play. Well, I can see that means that's like going to a concert and Jay-Z don't perform.
Yeah.
But like,
you go to a concert, only Meth Bleak come out. It's The Rock, baby.
and the Young Guns.
Yeah, right. Special guest Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? I love beans, but come on, man. Come on.
But we don't get that same grace to athletes. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I've never, like, I guess I can say, like, I saw Bone perform the last show at Peabody's.
Never seen Bone.
That was like the only really bucket list. Saw Marsha Ambrosius perform and R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. I saw the boys and the girls and Moni in the middle. Where's she at? In the middle, back in the day at the front row. That was about it. I mean, I saw Jay-Z, but I kind of had to go. The
Get Out the Vote.
The Obama tour, the Obama show. I mean, it was dope, but I'm like, halfway through, I'm like, okay, like, when are we leaving?
I mean, but it's in the spirit. I haven't seen a Bone concert, but they were there at the Chappelle thing, and they did some songs there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just it's dope. I've seen Outkast perform. If Outkast never does another concert, which with Andre 3000, you never know what they're gonna do. I've seen Outkast perform. I want to say 3 times, but I know twice. Mm-hmm. That's something that not everybody can say. I mean, I gotta figure out why this is a thing. There's people that I want to see still. I know, Carlisha wants to see LMA. I would go see LMA right now. I think she'd be a dope show. I don't mind it. I want to see Jill Scott. I heard Jill put. No, I was about to go for my birthday, but her tickets are $400. Not that. I'm not doing it. Not that one. No. Julie from Philly. I'm not paying that much to see you. I'd rather pay, since we're gonna be in Vegas. I said it already. I'd rather just pay to go see the Usher residence. See your brother perform. Yeah. Master drop in on my bro. You know what I'm saying? But no, this is the thing, man. I guess this is what I'm. This is where my brain has a hard time reconciling with it. Is like we went to go see Chris Rock. We're going to see Corey Holcomb 4 times. Each set was different. I couldn't imagine going to see. I saw Bill Burr. I couldn't imagine going to see like Corey here, then again in Detroit, and he had the same comedy set. Mm-hmm. It would be weird. Like I'm going to pay not only to see Corey Holcomb and Bill Burr, but I'm going to experience something I've never experienced before. But I get it. Maybe it's something else to it. That logic of it makes sense. Mm-hmm. I'll be 100% honest. That makes sense. But it's just obviously I'm in the minority because people go to concerts like crazy. Mm-hmm. I just don't. I can't ever wrap my mind around the like concert. Nah, I'm still go to my concerts. I'm just gonna pick and choose. I mean, it definitely ain't just gonna be some random stuff. Like this year, I think Janet Jackson is going on tour again. Mm-hmm. And I missed her the last time she was out. Mm-hmm. In fact, I can't remember if she came to Cleveland and I didn't go, or if she came, or she was supposed to come and it got canceled because of COVID or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I might try to go see Janet because that's a legend. You can sit there and say, "Hey, you saw this person perform before they stopped performing." You know, it's best concert. Prince, easy. Easy. Bro, I got to see Purple Rain in person. I got to see him do a guitar solo on Purple Rain in person. Like, how can you beat that? I mean, on my couch, watching the video on YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something about it that don't sit right with me. But I'm clearly in the minority. We got to have our listeners let us know. Do they want to do concerts or whatever? Yeah. But I mean, for those prices, I don't like. I'm not gonna say I don't like Beyonce like that. I mean, I couldn't sit there personally myself and do that for a Beyonce concert. I'm not a stan for her like that. So it's just for the people who are, more power to you. I'm not even talking about people saying, if you got the money, do what you do with your money. And I hear people say okay. People be like, if you ain't got the money, just say that. We all have the money to some certain extent, but we also have life. We got bills. People, if you out here living bill free, then congratulations to you. But all of us tend to have money
ma'am or sir. It's just we also have responsibilities. Sorry, we can't
All
go listen to people sing songs we already know the words to all the time.
All right, so while we're talking about stands, I might touch a nerve with this one, but I feel like the only stands on the face of the earth that are worse than Beyonce stands are Michael Jordan stands.
Ooh.
I told you I might touch a nerve.
Why is that?
And I'm bringing that up because within the next game or two, LeBron is going to become the all-time leading scorer in the NBA history. And
it's gonna be Wednesday night. Ironically, they're playing the Bucks.
Thursday.
Who's the only Thursday. Who's the only two teams that
he
played for?
Yeah, because he's like 36 points shy.
So he
gonna get like 29 on Tuesday in Oklahoma City.
And he also don't want him to get the break the record in the fourth quarter in the 3-point game, and they got to stop the game. And you want to do that in the first quarter when it's meaningless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real quick, I did see James say he want to go to New Edition and Janet Jackson. Yeah, I'm with him on that one.
You want to go see New Edition?
I've never seen New Edition all as a group. I don't really want to see them as much now because they just don't got it.
Yeah.
I just say they just don't got it. I'm just saying.
Every little step that's Bobby Brown. They ain't just there.
Yeah, they just don't have it anymore. But I've always seen them in parts. So it was always this many people with this person, and then these two were missing. Bobby wasn't there, and this person. I've seen them twice, and I've never seen them as a group all six. So I would want to do it for a bucket list. That's the only reason. But anyway,
cool.
So back to this Bron thing. The only people worse than Beyonce stands are Michael Jordan
Why
stands.
Is that?
Because even when I sit here and say that Jordan's, I think he's the GOAT. I think he's the greatest ever. I really do give him that. But if I even try to make an argument for LeBron James, there are people. I'm not saying you.
No, it ain't me. Yeah, I'm not them people.
But there are people who would just argue you down for no other apparent reason. It's just like it's like you can't mention LeBron's name with Jordan's, but it's like you have to acknowledge this dude's greatness.
Yeah, you have to.
Love him or hate him, and we all got a love-hate relationship with LeBron here in Cleveland. Obviously, he came here, left here twice, But for a guy who, honestly, I actually believe him when he say he's passed first. We've seen him pass up game-winning shots and make the right play and all that stuff all the time. He's not a natural scorer. Kobe was a I keep forgetting this again. Kobe was a dog and a scorer. And if it was Game 7, Kobe was going to go out with 60 shots. Mike was going to take a bunch of shots. I get it. Bron ain't built that way.
Okay, go ahead.
But he's about to be the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, in a record that's been held for how many years now? What is it? Is it 40 or it's 30 or 40? Whatever one it is.
It's like 32 years.
Okay, so it's like it's amazing what this for a guy that's not a score-first guy, a guy that's like number 4 all time in assists on top of everything else too. It's amazing, and it's like I think people are doing themselves a disservice when they sit there and just always talk about how he sucks or how he this and how he's that, when it's just like people got so much hate for this guy as a player that you don't. In our lifetime, we've gotten to see, when we was old enough to appreciate everybody, we've gotten to see Larry Bird.
39 years.
We've gotten, that's how long this record has stood.
39
He's
years.
about to break. We've gotten to see Magic. We've gotten to see Mike. We've gotten to see Kobe. We've gotten to see LeBron.
Shaq.
We've gotten to see Shaq. I mean, all these guys, whatever. And it's like, but we're going to sit here and act like.
Let's have it. So he about to break the record. I want to, this is where my brain is forever and always with sports. I don't know if it can be changed unless somebody else comes up that's LeBron's level. To me, LeBron James is the best athlete of any sport ever. He's been greater, longer than anybody I've ever seen. You could put Tom Brady in there, but Tom Brady's not as good of an athlete.
Not even
to be
close.
an athlete and to still be averaging 30 points 20 years in. He's the greatest athlete ever. To me, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player. Like, pure, like, every single thing that's needed. The things we talk trash about LeBron on is petty. It's the same things you can't say about. Jordan was going to give you whatever he got if he went 8 for 29 or if he went 21 for 40. He was going out guns blazing. And when it hit the fan and it was go time, when it got to go time, people say, oh, he didn't make it to the finals all the time. You're right. But when he did, he never even went to a game 7. To me, he's the best basketball player of all time. And my favorite player, and it could never be competed with, is Allen Iverson. That's how my life looks. I don't know how anybody else's looks, but I'll never disrespect LeBron, obviously Mike, and you can't. I think I will argue Allen Iverson harder than I argue Michael Jordan, because after Allen Iverson and Michael Vick, I feel like sports changed forever, and it has never looked the same. And I believe they were because Jordan was so good, you couldn't just be like, "Ooh, I want to be Jordan." He wasn't that.
Nah, you couldn't.
He wasn't that good.
You couldn't do what Jordan did.
But Iverson was like we say 2023. Iverson was a vibe in '96. Like Iverson, the way he carried himself, everything about him, he changed. Like he made us feel like, all right, yeah, like that's like the representation of me in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, and then Michael Vick.
And it made us feel like we can do it too.
Yeah,
he was only
the way we look.
He was only like 5'11".
So like to put it in perspective, for people who don't fully grasp it, there's an episode of Living Single where Kyle Barker is having an issue with his job because he wore dreads. You remember that episode? And they wanted him to like cut his hair in order to get the job, and he said, "No, I'm not getting the job." And he finally ended up getting it. But I don't like, because it's 2023. And everybody can go to the same bathroom now. I don't think people understand just how like groundbreaking Allen Iverson was.
They don't remember.
Like, bro, I got braids. My chain hang down to my navel. I look like all the dudes that is from where I'm from, and subsequently, I look like all the dudes from every hood that look like mine in the entire country.
I mean, there was. I don't even know if it still is because it's crazy now, but there was a whole NBA dress code established because of him, because of Allen Iverson, basically.
And then real quick, the reason why I put Vic in that category is because we've always, in our lifetime, been the best athletes wherever we were. But they wouldn't then let the best athlete play quarterback. And then once Vic played quarterback, the way Vic played quarterback, it was over.
It was different.
It never was the same.
The closest that came
to
him for that was Randall Cunningham.
Yep.
For that, but they
still didn't let.
Vic was a animal.
He was. Both of them looked like they could have been on Shaw and Hayden. Both of them at press conferences. I'm talking about braids, do-rag, hat halfway on.
Talking about practice.
Talking about them dudes was different. It brought what we look like they allowed me to be a dean wearing my hair the way I wear it. And wearing on Thursday, I had on some black jeans, the same Jordans I got on right now, and a Malcolm X hoodie. Man, that was an episode of TV in the 90s. You wore that.
We don't have Ja Morant's and them in the league right now.
We don't have Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for Michael Vick.
That right now, yeah.
That's my hierarchy, and I feel like LeBron, for any of the haters, he has cemented himself. It is a legitimate argument. He is the Biggie to Tupac. It's legit. Like before, it was Nas, Jay-Z a little bit. It was like, come on, man, we talking about Jordan, and like he kind of Nas. Now it's Tupac, Biggie. If you just love lyrics, but Tupac was a force, and Bron is a force of nature, and it's undeniable. At this point, dude gonna be the all-time leading scorer,
and has been.
Man.
I mean,
force,
and has been. It's just like it's the nitpicking is just so crazy, and that it's insane to me. And it's like we always talk about giving people flowers and stuff like that, and he gets plenty of accolades and stuff like that. It's so like he needs it, but it's just. Any article that ever gets written about him, like just look at the comments and look at what people say and how many people hate him and stuff. Like, and it's just why? I mean, like what? Did he challenge the throne of Kobe or something like that? You know, it's Kobe stance. Kobe stance are pretty strong too. Yep. You know, but it's just like you got to appreciate the way he's played basketball for years. And he's never switched his game up. To be honest, he's never really. I mean, he's gotten better at jump shooting over the years and whatever. Everything we've always wanted him to do I wanted him to at one point in Cleveland be in the post more. Like, bruh, go be Karl Malone.
That's the problem. He don't even have to do that yet. I feel like remember Jordan went to a point, second three-peat, where he was like putting people in the post. That's why like the fadeaway started coming into effect, and like he had he'll do up and under. Like, he started being like a mid-range killer. LeBron ain't even had to do that yet.
Not yet.
Because LeBron can still beat you off the dribble and dunk. It's still a whole Karl Malone phase to LeBron game. Well, LeBron can go for an offseason, work with some of the best back-to-the-basket trainers in the world, and come back one year and be a legit power forward. We ain't even seen – man, we just saw Tom Brady play that he was 46. We not even close to the end of this LeBron situation. It's too much advancements in the world nowadays.
But I think he closer, though. I think in his mind, he has this end date.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But we still haven't seen him.
I mean, because you got to think about this. Jordan at this age was a shell. At this age, Jordan was dragging himself up the court.
Because Jordan was drinking wine and smoking cigars. LeBron is like sleeping in the cryo chamber.
He taking care of himself.
He's different. Like but his fall off is going to be Tom Brady-ish to the point that like
he gonna hit a wall one day. There's gonna be one season where all of a sudden you're just gonna be looking at LeBron like.
We woke up one day and was like, Jacoby Brissett beat Tom Brady. Like that's when I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, he's gonna hit a wall one day.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everybody does. I was watching some Roy Jones stuff the other night. I remember when Tarver finally touched him, and it's like Roy spent his whole life ducking and dodging and being fast and whatever. And this one time on this,
it happened to Mike Tyson.
Happened to Mike Tyson. You know, this whole time, it's like you spend your whole career. And the boxing analogy is actually almost really good. You spend your whole career being this person, because the announcer said it when I was watching the Roy Jones thing. You know, he's never got hit before. He's never got hit, and when he got hit, he woke up in Kansas. Roy didn't know where the hell Roy did not know where Roy was that night when Tarver touched him. Mike didn't know where he was the night that Riddick Bowe knocked that mouthpiece out. Mike forgot he was in Japan. Mike woke back up in New York. Mike didn't know where he was. And so it's like, Bron gonna hit a point where Bron gonna not be able to do Bron stuff anymore. And Bron really going to, and I hope it don't happen in the middle of a season. Because Bron ain't gonna know what to do, because Bron has been doing this since he was in sixth grade.
Yeah.
Legitimately in sixth grade.
That's crazy. It's crazy that the best player in the world used to play Warrensville. You know what I'm saying? He used to play like Bedford in them. Ignatius. Like, that's crazy.
I always remember when had to be the 2000 year, either 2000 or 2001 when Reggie was still a Scoot. It was 01 because we didn't play in 2000. Okay, RP to Scoot. You right. It was the Warrensville year in 2000. So, yeah, that was with Amari.
Yeah. That's when Lil Michi, when Michi Johnson Jr.
Yep. But so 01 when it was still Scoot and like I said, Reg and the Wood. I remember them being in Warrensville, and it was the game of the week. Shaw was one of the top teams in the area, and Warrensville was game of the week, and it was like this: we all in the gym, packed. I mean, literally, one of them, shoulder to shoulder games. You packed in the gym, and this people started whispering in the gym. You're like, all right, what's happening? Next, they come in, clear out a whole little section on the Warrensville side. Oh, Bron here. And Bron come in with his peoples. This is high school Bron. Bron pulls up in the Hummer, and they got to clear out a section for Bron and his people to come in for the game. Like, Bron has been that dude
forever, man.
Forever.
It was this video I wanted to pull up with him. It was on I'mCleveland.com. I'm gonna pull this up while you talking.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, even going again with that boxing thing, when he hits that wall where he just can't, and we look at him now, we see there he don't have the same explosiveness that he's 38. He's played 20 years. So obviously he doesn't have it. But there's going to come a time like Tom Brady this year where it's like, yeah, Tom is still good, but Tom ain't Tom this year. And that's why Tom said, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and walk out to this beach tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And
It's a wrap.
And get on Instagram Live real quick and just say I'm gonna retire. And at some point it's gonna hit Bron's time. I know he want to play with his son, and I know he want to play with Bronny and all, but it's just. Yeah, it's gonna be sad when it hits for him.
Yeah, man.
But again, he's been that dude for that long. That was over 20 years ago, and he was the man already.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this one. He was on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. He was on. What's the name of that show? Rap City. He was on there with his homies.
Okay, yeah, I think I did see that clip.
Yeah.
I'm from Cleveland people or whatever.
Yeah, man.
I think I did see that the other day, yeah.
It was dope as ever, man. But it was young Bron. It was like rookie year Bron, man. I don't remember where it's at. It was dope.
Oh, well. All right, so what else we got this week? I know
so let's go back to since I'm on IG.
Let's do it.
let's talk about this. So,
I think were you trying to share anything, or have you just not shared anything yet? I'm trying to see if that's working too.
well, oh yeah, it's about to.
Okay. Oh, this guy.
So, let's pull this up real quick. So this happened in can't remember where this happened at. I can't remember where it
It
happened.
looked like
at.
something like that happened in Detroit, but
Well, let's pull it up.
Yeah, I am.
A mother reassuring her daughter after a racially insensitive lunch option was served at Nyack Middle School the first day of Black History Month.
I just hope that they won't do it again at a different school or at my school ever again.
Instead of Philly cheesesteak, broccoli, and fresh fruit, Aramark, the food service company that provides meals to the district, served chicken and waffles and watermelon.
I was questioning, because they don't usually give watermelon.
You spoke up.
Yeah, I am.
A mother.
So, I'm just saying. Look at this. Look at this plate.
Look at that beautiful spread they've laid before us.
Grand, listen, I'm gonna say this name low because Mackenzie here. Grand Wizard Chattanooga, y'all can hear it. The absolute funniest, without a shadow of a doubt, Instagram account in the world.
The first day of Black History
This right, man. He said those. Y'all can't see these.
Racism, I need that racism. I like it. I like it. If that's racist, let me get more of that. Facts.
That's what I feel, my man. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That was a beautiful spread they laid in front of him. I won't say much.
I'm going to eat it.
I'm on. That's what I'm on, Rick Ross. Chicken and waffles and watermelon? Can I get seconds?
Look, it was.
Can I get thirds?
At the worst, say saw the picture of it. At the worst, it was just insensitive. But the way they laid it out, yeah, you might. I would probably talk about it. But then I probably have to lock my door at lunchtime because I got.
This is crazy. Anybody got some syrup?
I remember we had.
Hold on. What's wrong with that? Can we? Come on. Go ahead.
I just remember some years ago when I was in one of my early departments at UH, in like Black History Month. Actually in January they for Martin Luther King Day they would give us cake, and I just thought it was the weirdest thing that you just gonna give us. I mean, I get it, it's the birthday, but it's like you just gonna give us cake on whatever. So
we killed y'all leader day. I
started calling it King Cake. Like you giving us king cake on Martin Luther King Day. What's the point of y'all giving us king cake?
Is the name of the episode. King cake is
it's the weirdest thing. So that's it's the same type of vibe to me where it's like I get it, but I know there was somebody.
Come on, man.
There was somebody though that was like, you know what, this is insensitive, but they probably was laughing as they did it though. That's my point.
Hold on. DJ Brainstorm number 4 letter U. You make some chicken wings. Corlicia and the young one, you make
fire wings.
You make 23 wings.
The Jordan number, huh?
Yeah, you eat the LeBron number. You eat 10. Corlicia eats 5. The little one eats 7.
God.
They save you 1 wing. Are you gonna walk in the kitchen like, how dare you? Or do you say, thank you, because you know I like chicken wings. And I thank you for the final wing. Listen, we got to get to a point that we admit as black people. Fried chicken, fire. Waffles, top tier breakfast food.
Okay.
Fresh, cold watermelon with a little bit of sweet and no seeds. I'm not ashamed. I was not ashamed. Eyes need seconds, boss.
All right, but
eyes need a fork, boss. You hear me? Eyes don't need a napkin, boss. I'm licking my fingers of all juices. Pause. Come on now.
It's a little insensitive, but
is it or listen, can we give white people a victory? when it come to chicken and watermelon, they know us. We be like, hey, let me get a plate. Like, we be mad as ever.
You know what's gonna happen in that situation like that? You're gonna be like, yeah, this is messed up, this and that. But somebody gonna be sitting there like, but it's good though. And you're gonna be like, and you're gonna still be mad, but you're gonna creep on down to the lunchroom. You're gonna creep on down to the lunchroom in a little bit though.
Come on. Some fresh watermelon. Come on, let's stop lying.
I ain't had some good watermelon in a while.
I had some a couple months ago. Listen. What you got to do is cut it up, put it in the refrigerator. Don't put the lid on. Put aluminum foil on top. That way it gets a little bit of air in there, but so it'll like start making the juices come out.
For y'all don't know, because the camera's down, Dev is over there doing praise hands right now.
We gotta stop lying to ourselves as black folks. Like we don't like. Come on,
it's insensitive.
Top tier fried chicken, like top tier. What's your favorite fried chicken? And then a fluffy waffle.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Put some.
Damn, that's a good question.
Best fried chicken?
Yeah. I mean, because every now and then you make some chicken that's really good, and even at home, and you're like, all right. But I mean, it's
before the roach, it was Kim's. But I saw roaches on social media at Kim's the other day.
Which one?
We got to change. It don't at this point. It don't matter. I can't.
Because I know I'm asking because I haven't gone to the one on 105 on 105 in a minute.
Me either.
I always go to the one out Richmond or whatever.
I go to the one out Euclid. You know what I mean? I'll do that.
Oh, that one out there too. Yeah, I ain't been to that one in a minute either since I stopped living out there. That's why I'm like, which one?
Yeah, but kids used to get their hair braided.
Let's be honest, though. Every black restaurant looks that
bad. No, it had roaches crawling behind the lady taking the order, and they had the video of it.
Nah, yeah. Which one? I don't know which one. I need some Kim's wings. I love me some Kim's wings.
We just figured out the answer because Brainstorm said, "Listen, this chicken's so good as long as it ain't the one I go to, I'm going back."
And do any of the coworkers work at both locations? That's like the Popeyes video that came out about a month or so ago with the Uber driver took the video. You could Google it. The Uber driver. It was like in. I feel like I'm picking on Detroit, but I feel like it was in Detroit where it was. They were at a Popeyes, and the Uber driver filmed the video. Roaches crawling like all around the food and stuff. That's it right there. I think. Nope. Just put Uber driver Popeyes roaches. Put roaches in there.
Roaches. It's
the JB.
Get out of my house.
Yeah. It is Detroit. Is that it right there on
Yeah.
It's DoorDash driver. It's a video attached to us. So that one yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's it right there.
We're gonna pull this up, ride with us, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna be a
yeah, we're gonna figure this
ad
out
or something.
I am in Popeyes.
Oh my Lord. Let's get this all the way open.
Look, Popeyes on one encounters. They got
no!
It's a video that could make even the toughest of stomachs turn.
All these are DoorDashes.
Roaches crawling all over.
Oh, come on, man. All right, I'm done.
I'm done. Bruh, I thought you saw this before.
I'm good on Popeyes.
It was in my list of stuff to talk about, but we never got around to it a few weeks back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, crawling all out the food, everything, yeah.
Oh, no. I'm glad I don't eat Popeyes. I'm glad I changed my life.
So, all right, so let me get back to it. So, what's my favorite chicken? I mean, like you said, Popeyes was used to be in that running.
Used to be. Kim's wing. I don't know what they do with the skin. Man, be so good, man.
Yeah. Some people say it's too much bread ain't on it. I love Kim's wings. When I was in the South, I'll be honest, I used to love me some Bojangles and the stuff. Now, it's so
no,
racist.
Bojangles is good.
It's so racist stuff.
It is.
With
Yeah,
that title.
You call it Bojangles?
I felt so bad when they opened one in South
You be
Carolina.
to
the engineer.
I got to meet. My bad, y'all. My there too. Like I went one time. Can't remember moving down south for something, but I got you can get like a whole gallon of lemonade and stuff like that. It was good, man.
Yeah. So James said he preferred homemade.
I prefer, fried chicken. Fried chicken is probably Kim's, and then it's closed, but Chicago chicken and waffles is real good, man.
Yeah, you
but
right
it closed,
about that. You
man.
right about that.
It was so good.
Publix in the South. have really good
Giant
fried
Eagle
chicken.
chicken is fire, man.
When you catch them right.
Giant Eagle
you're
chicken
right.
fresh.
You're right. When you
Fire.
catch them.
Top of the food chain as far as grocery store stuff, in Publix too. Publix, somebody grandmama cooking food in the back. In Publix food, Publix.
And she don't know she free yet.
Listen, exactly. And the messed up part is I'm in Atlanta and I'm like, man, they ain't got no good food down here.
Amber said it's that what they have when they, that's it, Amber. Yeah,
What'd you say?
The Polish boys, yeah. Well, she said po' boys, but yeah,
Polish boys.
Yeah.
But I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, ain't no good food down here. And then one day I happened to go to Publix, and I'm like, oh, this is where the good food at.
And Publix is crazy because Publix is like the Heinz up here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect to go to Heinz,
but they
get
be
good wings.
I was
And
just
the
talking
South,
the other day about the South, man. How real quick? How was because I was talking about the worst accents. I can't stand ours, and I can't stand Baltimore's. But like when I was, you ever like I know you.
Boston's is terrible.
That's coworker was saying the other day was Boston. But I've listened to so much Bill Burr and like the comedians. I've listened to so much of the Boston accent. It's funny to me, but I can see how people hate it. But like being in the South in Atlanta, do you like true people? I'm talking about people from High Media. You know what I'm saying? From off Old National, like the way they talk. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? What you about to do? I might go on the Evo.
You gotta get used to it.
They talk like runaway slaves. I can't understand.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest. You understand? I was in South Carolina too.
They had that Geechee. Was they talking
crazy? Right there too. So that's another little element that was with it too. Yeah, it takes a while to be able to really, really understand what people are saying.
The messed up part is they so good. Them dudes was so cool, man. The Porters, man, they was cool as ever. The Porters people who drove the cars at Enterprise, but they was all hood dudes from Atlanta. But people in the South so nice. So they'd be talking. I'm like, bro, I can't understand none of y'all saying, boy, you Cleveland, boy. What you talking about, boy? Like, I could never understand what they was talking about, man.
Yeah.
But I used to love talking and messing around with them.
Yeah.
Brian ain't gonna win. Shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? I used to love it. They try to find my boy might fit by them dogs. By them dogs, man. I just be like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm just sitting here eating lunch with y'all.
You seriously sound just
bro, I used to talk to them dudes for 4-5 hours a day at work straight, man. And we used to just laugh and joke all day and know what they was talking about, man.
It's hilarious, man.
Not only is the words not pronounced, they get amplified every 2 words. So I'm going to get some why are you talking about? And so on top of that, it's real aggressive. And I don't never know what they talking about.
I love my homies down there in Charlotte. They from Beaufort with me. But my homie Kurt that's down there. If they come up for the wedding, they getting the invite and stuff for the wedding. But if they come up for it, like they,
I can't wait.
My homie
man.
Kurt is like that. It took me a while to be like, all right, Kurt.
I get what you saying.
It took
because I understood
it
him after a while.
Yeah. It took a while. So if they actually up for the wedding, which I hope they do make it up. Y'all are definitely get.
Because that's back when I was down there when like, I done came down. It just came out. I'm from EC. Was just really hitting. Who was the dudes with Fat Al and them? Pooh Gutter and them. I can't remember their names, man. Can't remember the names. But that's when whatchamacallit just hit too. Not Cuddy, but Cuddy homeboy, man, from Cleveland. Chip the Rip. Chip the Ripper.
Okay, Chip.
Yeah, that whole 5, boy. They got that. Young Ray, boy. 5. That ain't from no Cleveland. Ain't from no Cleveland, but it's 5. Yeah. Especially Fat Al. Then they put me on. That's what I was trying to remember. So I didn't know what they was talking about. So like Fat Al came out, I done came down, but like it was this rapper that the reason why he ain't make it because he emulated this rapper from the South. And I first played it, and I was saying they was saying Young Ray, but they hear it, they're like, this shit fire. This ain't no Fat Al, this Charlie boy. I said, what?
Yeah, Charlie Boy got that line dance.
I didn't know what they was talking about.
It's a popular song of his. That's a line dance.
But but I went and listened to some Charlie Boy, and I'm like, oh, Fat Al sound exactly like Charlie Boy.
Seriously?
It's a song he got. It was from like the early 2000s. I'm like, oh, okay, he took the whole style from Charlie Boy. That's why he never got big.
Okay.
But anyway.
What's about to say? Mike had hit me up the other day because he was saying because he heard they was playing the I Came Down at the Cavs game.
Yeah, I heard it too. Yeah.
And Mike was like, man, they shouldn't be playing that. That ain't really like a Cleveland thing or whatever, because he's an EC dude, right? You know, so it's just like, he's like, I don't feel right with them playing at the Cleveland. I'm like, it's still Cleveland though, man. You know,
that's Cleveland. No, what you call them with the Glenville actually? Fat Al and them.
Okay.
Al with the Glenville. Yeah. No, they Cleveland dudes. Yeah, they don't play no Ray. They don't play no Ray Jr. No Ray Cash.
Yeah, they showing ain't playing that one. Yeah.
I remember I thought Ray Cash was gonna be a star. But he wore them glasses. It wasn't gonna happen.
He had a little bit.
He had a little run, man.
A little spark.
Yeah, he had a
little spark.
But anyway, man.
I guess we go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah, let's get.
Let me ask you something real quick, because it's been in my phone for a couple of days, for a few weeks. This one's funny. All right, so as a black person, when you say, and this is for the feed too, everybody out there, and throughout the week, when you say, "I'ma show my face," how long does that mean for you at an event?
I mean, if I'm there a half hour, I have. Something happened. I ran into somebody I ain't seen since second grade. You know what I'm saying? If I'm there for more than that, I'm going to show my face.
To me, that means like 30 minutes. Tops. Yeah.
Tops.
Yeah.
I might.
And if it's anything after that, it's just like, yeah. Like you said, you got caught up in a couple of conversations. And then, but yeah, I ain't never no way in the world I'm going to be there an hour.
Because I'm going to go grab something from the car, dude, and go home.
James said 20, 30 minutes.
What about you? What you think?
Yeah, I'm the same. If I say, all right, I'm gonna show my face for a little bit, I mean, I'm really coming to just show up, say what's up to people real quick. I might grab some wings if they fire.
Yeah.
We talking about wings. I might grab some wings real quick. You know, grab a quick little drink.
But that's a perfect strategy. Say what's up. Order your wings. When your food come, left food in the left hand, dapping boys in the right hand. I'm about to get on the body here, go eat. I ain't ate all day.
You got to understand, people ain't planning to stay if they order their food to go at an event.
No.
You are not planning to stay at all. Hey, man, I'm gonna order. Let me get those 16 right there. Honey barbecue, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, with the ranch. Yeah, whatever. Hey, but make it to go.
Hey, it's over.
Homie ain't staying. No, he ain't staying.
Not at all.
So you only got until that order come.
And that's it.
Yeah. To me, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes tops. This is the thing, real quick. We've been talking about wings and different parts of it. I don't know if I brought this up yet. I know you used to work there. We don't respect. You don't respect BW3's wings until you ain't had them for a while. They are, without a shadow of a doubt, top of the food chain for like chain restaurants. I had some a couple weeks ago and I ate them like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday because they were so good. I can't think of a chain place that got better wings.
Okay, I'll answer that. Just make sure I respond. Amber said 45 minutes top. So
45. That's a long.
We all
45 turned into an hour. Amber. 45 pushing it.
But wings, I mean, for B-dubs, the reason I don't mess with B-dubs too much anymore is
don't tell me they got roaches.
No, they too pricey.
Okay.
They just got too pricey.
But you know what?
But I get what you're saying. They are good.
You got to pay for luxury.
They're
baby.
also a little too. Their wings are getting a little too big for me in a sense. I actually like, and they're not as big of a chain as B-dubs, but I'm actually getting more to Wink and Lizard.
Wink and Lizard is.
I mean, and I'm sorry, not them. I'm sorry, Buffalo. Harry Buffalo.
Oh.
So it's one right there on Wilson Mills and Bishop, and it's one downtown right across from from the arena and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting more into Harry Buffalo. They got some really, really good wings, and their wings comes in a package of wings and fries, and their fries are good.
See, but I don't want fries no more. I'm done with fries.
Really?
I make fresh cut fries that I put in the air fryer, but I'm not eating grease dump fries no more. Wings is enough. I got some wings, 6 to 10 wings. I can't do fries. It's just like that. Now I'm just eating some grease sticks at this point. I think I fluctuate up and down. For like 2 years, I didn't eat fries for a minute, and now I haven't been eating like fries from a store for like 2 months. So probably by the summer, maybe I'll try some fries again. I just can't, man.
But it's cool to throw them in the air fryer.
Like you said, I made fresh cut fries the other day, cut them all up, put them in the cold water, then put them in the hot water, Let it sit for a half hour, dry them boys off, put some olive oil
That's
on
something
it.
I've never done yet is made fresh cut fries. And I keep saying, maybe I should try that. Well, I'll probably just do potato skins again for the game on Sunday.
Oh, I know we might talk about it next week. I found this thing. I wonder if I can find it. No, I think your book going to come up.
Yeah, my Facebook is up right now. Like maybe if you do, no, in this one, yeah, my Facebook coming up.
Let me see. I'm about to see if I can log into mine. I know what I can do real quick. Hold on. Because I absolutely have to.
While you're searching it, last thing we could do, we're asking our people that are watching real quick, what is your go-to Super Bowl food for next week? I mean, Amber, since she's a Philly fan, I know she's going to be watching, which is going to be pretty odd in their space because she's a Philly fan, even though she's from Cincy, go figure. And then, obviously, her dude is a Bengals fan, and they lost in the AFC Championship game, so he probably still and if I'm that person, I'm not really caring too much about the Super Bowl if my team lost in the AFC Championship. So I don't know if they're going to watch it together or if they're going to watch it separately or whatever. But what's your go-to thing for a Super Bowl thing? I don't do Super Bowl parties anymore.
Never.
It's too much. They not paying attention to the game. I don't care.
You want to talk about people not paying attention to a game?
Super Bowl party. It's the
My
worst.
God,
it's
man.
the absolute worst. It's the absolute worst. So, but what's that go-to thing? Because I mean, like I said, I think I'm gonna do probably some wings next week if I can find the right ones, and then I'll probably do potato skins again, just because they good to make.
Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm gonna show you what I'm making. It caught my eye. You hear me? What's over here? Give me 1 second, man. Because I feel like Super Bowl parties are for amateurs. You know what I'm saying? I remember early in I think I got them all out my the system for me.
Like in the 20s and stuff.
Yeah, especially early in the relationship. I remember we went over Leah's pop's house one time. For one, I might have did 2 with her, and I'm like, okay, out your system, because never again for me.
Because they're doing everything
but watching the damn game.
And there's more conversation around the commercials and stuff. I just want to see a game.
All right, so this is what I'm doing for the.
All right, that looks like it's a little. So it's a lot going on that sandwich, but it's cheesy. Okay.
Let's see. Let's get an idea. I got all the ingredients. I just got to put it together next week. Let's take a look at this. Okay.
Try these. I ain't lying. Perfect.
Oh man.
For game day, your kid's gonna love them. Let me show y'all how to get down. Okay. So into a large glass bowl, I got some ground chicken. Hit it with an egg, some Parmesan cheese, Italian seasoning, all-purpose, some peppers, onions, some milk soaked breadcrumb, garlic paste, Italian herb paste, and some parsley. I gave that a really good mix until it looked like this. I used my meatballer to make sure that they were all the same size, and I got them into a piping hot skillet. And it took about 10 to 12 minutes for these to be golden brown and completely cooked. I could eat the meatballs alone by themselves, but let's keep going. I went ahead and undressed this pack of King's Hawaiian rolls, and look at Cam trying to steal some already. Alright, so I didn't slice them in half, so I just cut a little bit out the middle, filled them up with some marinara sauce, and then I went ahead with those chicken meatballs. Topped them off with some more of that marinara. Of course, we had to go with that freshly shredded mozzarella cheese and Parmesan, hit it with some of that Zarlengo Italian seasoning, into the oven until it's nice golden brown and bubbly. You already know it's a wrap, let's go.
Happy
I just
Super
made these
Bowl
chicken Parmesan
Sunday.
meatball sliders.
You know what?
And when I tell you, you
That
got to
ain't
try
bad.
these, I ain't
I don't
lying.
want to do
Perfect for
chicken
game day.
meatballs. That's just me, obviously.
But you know, that's what I do now.
But it ain't.
I've been dying. You can do it with beef. You know what I'm saying?
I've been dying to make some meatballs. I mean, because I keep saying I know they're not hard to make. I just have never done it. I'm dying to make some meatballs. And here she go. Here she go. Looks quite tasty. Here she go.
Dog, I don't usually get sucked in by them videos. I said, oh no, save. I'm going to the grocery store and I'm buying ingredients. You hear me? Everything dude got. I got like 50% of the ingredients right now. I don't want to get the meat and stuff.
That ain't bad.
Dog, when he scooped out the middle of them Hawaiian rolls and started filling it with marinara sauce and meatballs, I said, God help me. I'm fall asleep middle of the Super Bowl eating them things.
You shred the fresh mozzarella, and it's got to be fresh mozzarella too. You gotta get some cheese. Oh, it's gotta be fresh.
It's going down. So that's what I'm gonna make next week. It look pretty. I'm gonna probably do that in some wings. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Whew, I can't wait.
All right, y'all. Well, 1:00 next Sunday because again, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sorry, Amber. I can't say I'm rooting for Philly. Actually, I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just give me a good game.
Yeah,
that's all I care about. But to be honest, out of the two teams, the only reason I really don't want Philly to win is because like when it's like podcast stuff. There's people from that used to be cool with us in the podcast space. They used to talk a lot of trash when like Cleveland would lose, so especially from Philly and stuff. Like they would talk trash, but but they got a Super Bowl since we've been podcasting.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, yo, we ain't did nothing to y'all. Like I'm just rooting for my team to win.
It's okay.
You know, but it's just like, so that's why I got
everything you do.
Yeah, I got a bad taste in my mouth for stuff like that. But I'm over Kansas City because they're the AFC team and they're obviously going to be in our way to get to where we want to go. So I'd really, in a way, I would rather them almost win again because the more you win, the more complacent you kind of get.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, we've done it before. And it's hard to keep doing what they're doing. It's long seasons where you're playing into the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl every single year. The same thing with Golden State. Yo, you went to 4 straight titles, same way we did. At some point,
somebody gonna need a knee. Steph Curry, he gonna be out for 3 months. Like that. What just happened to him last night?
It's after the All-Star game. Yeah, so I don't know, but
can I real quick? Yeah. No, but go ahead.
Go.
I just want to say this real quick. We didn't bring this up because I put Leah's in Vegas for work. Cody's gonna put have fun in Vegas. Countdown days. Leah gonna put thanks. It's for work. I'm gonna try to have a little fun. Don't listen.
Come on, man.
Really? You gonna try to have a little fun
in Vegas? I mean, so what is try to have a little fun? What, try to clock out from work at 10 o'clock at night? Guess what? The city never stops. I mean, guess what?
You know what? I got off at 8 and everything was closed.
I couldn't even eat. Wow. I mean, all the restaurants. Well, I ain't gonna ask for a hotel or whatever, but it's just
come on, man.
It could be one of them nice hotels too out there.
Yeah, it is. Come on, man. I'd rather you just keep it a being like, yeah, I'm about to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's about to happen anyway.
She out there checking the Usher schedule. Is he performing this week?
Hold on. She had the audacity to send me this video. You know what? Let me go to my thing. I don't know if it's going to pull up. She had the audacity. I'm about to go to it real quick. She had the audacity to send me this video. Sitting at the airport, waiting for her layover to go to Las Vegas. Talking about this is going to be you. Ma'am, this is about to be you in a few hours. What are you talking about? Now, how you get to this things on here, man?
Oh, is it in the inbox thing?
Yeah.
It is, hit the profile, maybe. Hit your profile.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We going to find it, y'all. Sorry, this is. And I don't know where it's at, man.
Oh, because I don't never do it on
here
desktop.
we go.
Oh, there you go.
Messages, there we go. Let me go to the actual. Funny as ever. I'm gonna try to go to. Here we go. She gonna say this is gonna be me. This married dudes in Vegas.
So you like to get too sexy for that metro house.
Come on, when we go?
Yeah. I don't want to keep playing it because it's music. But, ma'am, she had the audacity to send me that. It's this dude, people who listening and not watch. This dude dancing like crazy in the car with his boy going absolutely crazy. I'm like, ma'am, ain't you in the airport on your way to Vegas? Talking about this is going to be me in Vegas. I said, no, ma'am, this is about to be you in Vegas.
You know what's funny, though? You know what I learned about you?
Women something else.
Can I and I'm going to say this with all honesty. I've never said this to you before. What I learned when we went to Houston is you are a family person. I feel like after everything happened on Friday with the window breakers, like we still had fun on Saturday. We still did the show and everything.
Yeah.
But at some point, I feel like in your mind, it was just like, I am a married man. Why am I here? Like you was calling home, hey, where Mackenzie at? So it's like I feel like at some point, like even though we be talking whatever, and people be thinking that we gonna be out there wilding out. Like speaking to you, I feel like you was just like
I'm like, I want my own room. I don't want to be in no turn up room.
Yeah, all of that. So I'm just, and have I ever said that to you before?
No.
Never once. I feel like you the person that's just be like, I feel like at one point you was just like, I actually miss being home.
Yeah, no, for real. After like 2-3 days, I'm ready to get back to the crib.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said, at first I thought it was the 12th through the 16th. I was like, ooh, That's a long. That's a long.
Yeah.
Time. But 13th, I was looking at my tickets today. I'm probably get there somewhere around 4. Check in. Get 13th, 14th, 15th back home. Makes sense to me. In and out. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't know when I'm getting my flight yet because the flights are pricey.
Like I saw a round trip today for $569. That ain't bad.
The cheapest I saw flight wise were.
I had to show you.
I think one was United.
It was United come back Frontier.
Yeah,
it was American Airlines come back Frontier. That's what I don't want. So what I think I'm gonna do is do a one way on American and then a one way back is probably gonna be more. But I'm not flying Frontier.
But Southwest has some deals out there. But I was looking at bundles too. But they had some good deals with the flights. But flights right now, outside of that, every flight right now for the days we gonna be out there, round trip $700-800.
Yeah,
easy right now. And I'm like, that's
you go to alternative airlines, man. That's what I'm getting mine from.
Or I can drive.
Yeah, you could.
I can drive because I'm just.
How long is the drive?
But I'm thinking about going a day early too. So.
How long is that drive?
Hey, I'm already not working basically the whole month of July. Don't tempt me. The only thing that would stop me from doing that, to be honest,
I would love to do that
because it's the week before the wedding, and it's going to be things going on. I couldn't imagine going to Carlisha. Hey, babe. I couldn't imagine going to her being like, you know what, we're gonna drive to Vegas, and now would it be dope, bruh? That would be dope. That would be dope as hell.
It's a 2-day drive, man. It'll be a 15er and 15er. It's a hell of a drive.
You can do that. One-way car rental and then get a one-way flight back?
Yeah. I would love it.
Hey.
You just sparked my brain. That's a 2-dayer.
Hey.
So that would be leaving late. So what I mean, I know we ain't probably gonna do it, but that would be leaving.
Here they go.
That would be leaving midnight, somewhere around midnight on the 11th, turning into the 12th. So let's say we left at 11 o'clock at night on the 11th. And we drove until like 4 or 5 o'clock on the 12th. Got a spot, went to sleep, woke up at 4 in the morning, and took the rest of the drive and got there. You know what I mean? 5, 6, but you want to get there a day early. So that would be.
But
10th,
if we did something like that, maybe I would duck out of the other part to experience driving across the country.
I would love to drive across. I want to do that.
I don't know. We might have to talk.
Dog, you just brought this. You just changed my life.
We might have to talk about it. All right, we'll talk about it. They interview talking about Bibles and stuff. They're not.
Don't
wholesome.
do that. Don't do that.
Don't come on now. Come on now. Because my Bible is at home on the bookshelf. It is going in my bag. Okay, because we do this. We do this all the time. So don't do that to us.
Oh, she's talking about okay. See, yeah, she got a prayer circle tonight. Okay, all right. Listen, I got you. We do too. Night 1.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here. Hey, y'all, 1 o'clock that Sunday, man. Super Bowl Sunday. So make sure y'all tune in. Hopefully, we'll figure out this camera thing. All right, so Dev, give me all your shits. I mean, your stuff.
My bad. You
thinking about this cross country?
Yo, I would really want to do that.
Because you know what the funny part is with this whole thing? We got other people that's going. Like, you got the whole rest of the wedding party that's going. Like, what if we rented?
We only got to make it. Now I'm thinking about it. My bad. Yeah, if we rented like a RV or something. Well, not an RV, but like a van.
Just a little, honestly, a SUV. Just put the whole wedding party in there.
Yeah,
and we go.
Because this is the thing. I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, I don't have to. I'm thinking about it in normal travel terms. We could just, on the 10th, leave at 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Drive from here to Des Moines. Stop, go to sleep, get up, drive the next. Like, we don't even have to make this strenuous because I don't really want to make it a strenuous trip because now that I'm thinking about it, I want to make this drive during the day. You know what I'm saying?
So never drive overnight.
I want to drive until the sun goes down. And we got, in July, we're going to have until about 9 o'clock till the sun goes down. So, in essence, we could leave 7, 8 in the morning. We can get a good 12, 13 hours worth of driving in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we just spitballing, y'all. So I don't want to get home and be like, so this is what y'all doing? No, we spitballing right now. But
we'll talk about it more. But if you are down, I'm telling you, I am beyond down. To the point that you might fly back, I might drive back. Like I might drive the lower route back. It depends on how many days I can get off.
let's be honest. We've talked about doing something like that in the summer, like how dope that would be to be like, oh, just.
Because man, listen, you getting married. Man, what do you want to do? You only listen. As much as they say it in nowadays, it's crazy. You only supposed to get married once. Mm-hmm. So let's do this right. I would love it. Man, listen, if you want to do that, I'm down for that. I'm completely down for that.
Talk through this, okay?
All right.
Well, let them know how they can reach you.
Yeah, man, it's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere. Love y'all. Feel love me back. It's cool. My mama do. Pops always say do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. Like I just said, it's the Real Big Dev 216 everywhere, man.
Everywhere. All right, y'all. As we always say, DMST16 at yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all of that good stuff. Again, 1 o'clock next Sunday for our show. And we'll have people here. No matter what, we'll have people here. It won't just be us two this week and next week. So we hope y'all will tune in.
These 2-man shows ain't too bad, man.
No, I mean,
it's gonna be more. We gonna get back onto the main.
Yeah,
thing.
we talked. I mean, we was already saying before too, even with everything else. I mean, we was already saying that we got to get back on our guest thing. Mm-hmm. It's probably been it's
been months.
Yeah, I was about to say like October.
I can't remember who was the last. I can't remember who was the last.
I think our last guest was outside of people that's our normal people that watch the show. Maybe the young ladies that we did the poetry thing with.
Oh yeah.
And if you think about that,
that was a minute.
That was in August.
Yeah, that was a minute. Yeah, so it's been a minute.
So all right, so we getting back into it. But anyway, it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. So as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your ability.
Yeah, Mickey Ficky ability.
Yeah, your ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media.
Say goodbye, Mackenzie.
That is DJ Brainstorm, the letter for the number for the letter.
You.
And Mackenzie's coming to say
girl,
goodbye.
You better hear him say goodbye. Say goodbye to everybody. We're not on the screen.
Bye.
All right, y'all. We're going to catch y'all next Sunday.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.